Dang. Dang. Really didn't help much, did it? Now we'll see if it comes in. The screen is so tiny. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? I got some on my shirt. Oh, it's a tag. Hi. How are you, Susan? How's things in California? It's hotter than Hades here. It's hot. And I mean hot. Hey, Dana. The heat is hot. Well, thank God y'all don't have the humidity. It has been, it's been bad here. Almost did myself in yesterday, I think. I went and mowed yesterday and got too hot. I fell 3 times before I got in the house. I didn't think I was going to make it in the house. I hate the heat too. I'd like to find a place that has the perfect climate. It can be like 40s at night, 60s, 50s, 60s during the day. That would be perfect. Hey, Press, how are you? Yeah, it's hot as Hades, ain't it? But yeah, I overheated myself just a tad bit yesterday. I thought, oh Lord, and I didn't have my phone on me. I've been seriously considering getting a life alert. Then I probably wouldn't remember to put the damn thing around my neck because, you know. Uh, yeah, it can even get up to 65 during the day. I can handle that. They can get down to 40 at night. That would be perfect flipping weather. As long as it didn't rain every flipping day. Because this rain, I'm so over the rain we've had. Part of me kind of wants the rain to come back. At least it might cool it down for a little bit until the sun pops out, and then it's hotter than it was. But my land, it's been hot. And we really haven't been getting any breezes here. That's my two favorite times of the year, spring and fall. Heck, I don't even mind Oklahoma winters. As long as they're not rainy. The only time I want to see snow is at Christmas time. Oh. Y'all don't have winter in California, Susan. I've everybody I know that lives in California has never had snow unless you live up in the mountains. Yeah, there ain't been, and Oklahoma is normally very windy. Y'all have snow? Are you in the mountains? Because I have never heard of anybody getting snow down in the valleys. Huh. But rains in California during winter a lot. Eh. Well, it's mostly sand, so it's going to go right through it. So I don't think they have to deal with mud holes like we do. Oh. Well, y'all don't really get that cold, do you, Susan? Down in the valleys? Ugh. I've got little girls laying in there in the bed. Yeah, see, y'all don't really know what a winter is. Winter is bone chilling. A bone. Oh my God, your bones ache. They hurt. Oh my gosh. Hey, little urban prepper, how are you doing, darling? I've been wondering about you. I tell you what, I was in California when I was 12 years old and they had an earthquake. That scared me to death. Our earth never moved like that. Hey, Angie. Oh no, I don't want to go to Minnesota. That's too blame cold. Jeffrey, hi. Guess what, Jeffrey? Hey, Catherine, how are you, darling? Guess what I learned how to finally do, Jeffrey? I finally learned how to do the replay on the stupid chats. And it only took me 4 years to do it. Oh no, they couldn't pay me enough to go there, Press. They could not pay me enough. How's that kitten, Catherine? Yeah, I finally learned how to do it. Aren't you proud of me? Now people don't have to say, well, what the heck is she talking about? How you been doing, Jeffrey? Hi, Brenda. Yes, ma'am, it is hot in Oklahoma. Whereabouts in Oklahoma are you, Brenda? Hey, Free Henley. You spent 5 years in Badger, Minnesota. Ooh, no, no, no. Well, thank you. The camera on this little computer ain't like the camera on the other one, but just focus here, and you didn't see all this other mess. So I got to figure out how to I don't want to just sit right on top of that laptop, though. I don't want y'all seeing if I got a boogie up my nose. I've missed you too. Oh, you live between Chandler and Stroud. I live, Brenda, you probably never heard of it unless you hear them hollering that we got tornadoes here. It's a little town called Scipio. It's by McAllister. I'm about 80 miles from Tulsa. It's 10 miles south of Canada. He's your comfort. Well, little kitty, where'd she go? Callie. Lena, is Callie with you? She's finally getting to where she don't bite quite as much. Finally. Oh, you live between, Oklahoma City and Tulsa. Oh, wow. All the critters are doing great. We sold Lily because Lovey was, yeah, pardon my language, I'm going to use Lovey's a bitch. She was taking her horns and throwing Lily over the fence. She's going to hurt Lily. So we ended up getting rid of Lily. She went to a home that has kids, and the kids adore her. She adores the kids. Rick says I got to get rid of Lucy because Lucy is being an a-hole to people. And she don't kick like a normal cow. She kicks like a mule. She kicks with both feet. It don't matter if you got a feed bucket in your hand and you're going to go feed them. She just kicks at you. She'll run by you and just kick. She's tagged Rick several times, and he told me, he said, am I buffering? Am I buffering? And he told me we're getting rid of Lucy. So when we get rid of Lucy, we're just going to use the money to purchase actual beef cattle. Oh, good, he got you a mouse. Oh, he's not fighting and pouncing as much. That's good. That's good. Hi, Julie. How are you? Hold on, Catherine, and I'll get Callie, and you can see little Miss Callie. This is Callie. I got another cat. I still got the hateful cat too, though. The cat that don't like nobody but me. I've still got her. Well, you ain't really missed nothing, girl. Oh, no, Domino, she's my kitty. But no. Yes, I have a zoo. Oh, Jeffrey Blue died, so we have a book now. Yeah. Yeah, me out of all people, I have two cats. My favorite cats are Calico. That's my all-time favorite cat. I am gonna get rid. We've already got rid of Lily because um, Lovey is a B word, and she was taking her horns and throwing Lily over the fence. And we're talking Lily was a 600-pound calf, and she was throwing her over the fence, tearing the fences down. So to keep Lily from getting hurt, we sold her to a family that has kids because Lily was just so lovey. You know, she just loved to love on people. And Lucy is terrible. She's hateful. She's beautiful, but she's a hateful thing. She's kicked Rick, I don't know how many times now. So we're going to get rid of her, and we're just going to go with regular beef cow. I only need one milk cow, y'all. I know, Brenda. Oh, shoot. Am I buffering again? Am I buffering again, y'all? Because I had this stupid little deal come up saying it was reconnecting me. I'm hoping Lovey and Lucy are both pregnant. Well, it's a wall, but I haven't completed it yet. I just have this photography deal behind it. I haven't completed the wall yet. You'll have to wait and see how it turns out. I'd show y'all the bedroom, but the grandkids is in there and got it tore up. Hey, D. It buffered for a minute. Oh, Angie would be good at it. You know what, Angie? I was watching the video this morning of Omi planting the plants and all that. It would not let me comment. When I was watching the video, Lena goes, her. She says, I want to talk to her. So we called Omi so Miss Lena could talk to her. I am good, honey. How are you? Well, no, not really. It's not yet, Jeffrey. I want it to be. This is where I'm going to be doing my canning and processing the meat and stuff like that. But I'm going to be honest, Mr. Brown keeps it so blame hot in that house. I can't live in there. I can't breathe. He thinks it needs to be 90 degrees in there, and I can't handle that heat. And he can't handle the cold. So I go and cook all the meals and stuff in the house and do my wifely cleaning and all that crap and laundry. And then we watch a movie or whatever, and I'll kiss him, say goodnight, and come to the cabin. Hey, trying. But yeah, I mean, we get along better in different houses. I am good, honey. How are you? My daughter called me one day. She said, Mom, this was, I started staying out here in the wintertime because of the baby chicks. He didn't want the baby chicks in the house. Well, I had to keep them warm. Oh, honey, but he won't let you turn that air conditioner. Even though I'm the one that pays the electric bill, he will not let you turn that air conditioner below 78 degrees. I'm sorry, fat girl can't handle 78 flipping degrees. I like mine. I like my air conditioner set at 64 degrees. Yeah, Angie, we have. I've had, uh, this will be number 8 today. And with me having the strokes and having the heart attacks and stuff, first thing doctor said, you can't be in the heat. You can't be in extreme cold. Well, I can handle extreme cold. Cause shoot, I was staying in this cabin, darling, during the ice storm because I was making sure my baby chicks was okay. So, hi, Lila, hush. Anyway, so yeah, I've pretty much been in the cabin since January. And my daughter, oh, let me. No, 8 ain't too bad at all. Not when you're used to smoking 2.5 packs a day. Anyway, my daughter Amanda called me. This was after she found out I'd been staying out in the cabin. She said, "Mom," I said, "What?" She said, "Are you and Dad having trouble?" I said, "What, Amanda? What the hell are you talking about?" She said, "Mom, it's okay. Are you and Dad having issues?" I said, "What kind of issues?" She goes, "Mama, you gonna make me spell it out?" I said, "Well, obviously, because I don't know what the heck you're talking about." She said, "Are you and Dad getting divorced?" I said, "Why in the world would you think such a stupid thing like that?" She goes, "Well, you're staying in the cabin." I said, "Yeah, but it's because your daddy keeps that house at 100 degrees." I said, "My fat ass can't handle it." And she goes, "Oh, so y'all are not having problems?" I said, "Well, I am not. You might ask him." So she called her daddy. She said, "Daddy." He said, "What, sister?" She said, "Are you and Mama having problems?" He goes, "Are we having problems with what?" She said, "Well, Mama's staying in the cabin." He says, "Yeah." He said, "She wants this damn house cold," and he said, "I can't handle it." So, and they laugh because, if we're sitting out doing whatever, me and him sitting there laughing, talking, going on. And Amanda goes, telling her fiance, she goes, "See, I told you Mom and Dad wasn't getting divorced." I said, "Why would y'all think we're getting divorced?" She said, "You live in 2 separate houses." I said, "A perfect flipping marriage." Oh, I said, "If he gets on my nerves, I can go to my house. If I get on his nerves, he can go to his house." She just died laughing. Oh, for the ones that doesn't know, God has blessed us with a miracle. Oh, me too, trying. See, there you go, Brenda. It works that way, don't it? Um, for the ones that hasn't been here a while and may not know, y'all know my daughter Amanda that was suffering with or battling cancer. Well, God stepped in and man, He took care of everything. And that ain't the only blessing He gave us. You know, she had uterine female cancer. That's the easiest way to say it. And she had her tubes tied and all sorts of stuff. Well, not only did God cure the cancer, Amanda is pregnant. We're expecting a little boy in September. So, anyway, so yeah, as long as everything goes well, his name is Cameron James. God is very awesome. Yes, it is our miracle baby. I call it my peanut because when she was 16 weeks pregnant before she let me know, because she was afraid if um, something was to happen, during that time, that she didn't know that if I could handle it because of, my old ticker. And I told her, I said, you got to give it to God. And I said, I'm going to tell you something else. She said, what's that, Mama? I said, you better hit them knees every night thanking God about that baby. I said, He gave you a miracle. And you better hit your knees every night thanking Him for that miracle. Hi, Khaki. Oh, she is. She's a sweetheart. Oh, what's wrong, Khaki? Did a glitch come across on y'all? Yes, ma'am, you did. You caught me on. And yes, Lila, I'm fixing to light it. So it did glitch. It wasn't just me. I just thought maybe I was being crazy or something. You didn't get a glitch? It was like it just went, hey, Hawaii. My mom is doing good. She's doing really good. Well, I'll be darned. Well, me and Brenda seen the glitch. Maybe it's just Oklahoma internet. Oh, don't give me that, poopy girl. Don't you start that. Oh, but anyway, I had to go to the dentist Monday for a bad tooth. In the process of pulling the tooth broke. Oh no. Oh no, you can't get into the oral surgeon for over a month. Yes, Brenda, our internet service does. Yeah, she's doing great. The baby, they said the baby seems to be a little bit small, but okay, Monica, I sure will, darling. Well, thank you for coming in, Dee. Good to see you. Oh man, girl, that's one reason I wasn't going to pay $5,000 for one tooth to be fixed. Well, guess what? You'll be getting some product reviews soon. The companies has finally started hitting me up again. I didn't want to do Chinese products, but no American companies is asking me, so I got to do what I got to do, I guess. Especially those that require. You know what, Jeffrey? I was burning trash today and thought of you. Because, man, those flames went high. I said, oh, Jeffrey would enjoy this. At one point in time, the flames come up out of the trash can and it looked like a tornado whirling around. It got so hot. I was like, holy crap. But yeah, it looked like a tornado in my trash can. I don't know what causes it to do that, but it did. I mean, in my burn barrel, I guess the flame shot up, oh, probably 3, 4 foot tall. And maybe there was just enough breeze. I don't know. But anyway, those flames went to twisting and it would twist around that trash barrel just like a tornado. It was beautiful and eerie at the same time. Yeah, burning in the winter is best. I do too, Brenda. I do too, darling. But yeah, I had to, well, I'm having to take some flooring up that an ex son in law of mine that did not know his butt from a hole in the ground. All he had to do was say, Mom, can you teach me how to lay flooring? Shoot, I did it for years. And I would have done it. Or I would have went and showed him how to do it where he could do it. Oh my Lord, y'all. This boy took the expensive Pergo flooring, did it in strips and not staggered, and used screws to screw it to the floor. So I've been having to rip out his mess that he's made because I've decided I'm moving where the kitchen was to the other door because it makes more sense to me now that I think about it to, if you're coming in the side door, to come into a kitchen instead of a bedroom. So I'm having to rip out all that mess and burn it. The only room in this cabin that has carpet is that bedroom. Oh, Jeffrey, you missed it the other night. There's a spider on the wall. I darn near had a nervous breakdown in here. I was looking for that. I went to get something to kill that spider. Couldn't find a darn thing to kill it. could not find a darn thing kill that spider. Oh, it is a big old wolf spider. And if y'all don't mind, oh God, I'm terrified of spiders. I'm more scared of a spider than I am a snake, and I don't like snakes. But if y'all don't mind, before I forget, because my brain sucks, will you bow your heads? We're going to say a prayer for Tom. We're going to say a prayer for Khaki. Trying. I will come to Oklahoma City and slap you silly. So if you don't mind, please bow your heads. Our Father God, we want to praise you, Lord, for the many blessings you have bestowed upon us, Lord. We want to thank you for the continued blessings that you bestow on us. Father, I want to raise Tom up to you, that you can heal him with his sickness, that it be in your will and not ours, and ease his suffering for the loss of his daughter. Lord, we ask you to be with Khaki as she goes through all this pain, Lord, with her teeth, that maybe you can fix it to where a cancellation will come up and an oral surgeon will be able to get her in. Lord, we raise them all up to you because we know you can heal all things. Lord, I also want to thank you for everybody that's in the chat and for the ones that watches the chat later, Lord. May you be with them and guide them and guard them and direct them. And may you guide me, guard me, and direct me to do what is in your will and not mine. In your name I pray. Amen. Hey, Lori. Hey, is it Tom or Rhonda? Say hello at home with Tom and Rhonda. Oh, you've been finding brown recluses in your bathroom, Khaki? Oh. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. I haven't found any in here. Oh, Tom and Rhonda. Hey. Oh, honey, I'm sure it has been. I was watching a deal today that come across my recommended for you. I know, like I said, may it be in his will and not my will, but I have a strong will. Y'all, I was watching a deal today that come across my feed that was recommended for me, and it made me sick. Good morning. Hello, Omi. I enjoyed our visit too. Oh, I'm proud for you to be my mom too. No, I haven't seen any UFOs. But I tell you what, I laughed till I like to cried. But I was watching this documentary. It made me sick. How sick people are. This pedophile. It was in Missouri or Missouri. I don't know how everybody else pronounces it. I pronounce it Missouri. He kidnapped this 9-year-old girl. I think it was like 25, 30 years ago. He took this baby, he tortured this baby and raped this baby, stripped her nude, duct taped her eyes, duct taped her mouth, and duct taped her to a tree and left her there in deer hunting season. And she had been there. I don't know. They said that he had her at his house for 3 days. So she'd been taped to this tree for 6 days. And according to the coroner, that the baby just passed away a couple hours before she was found by the deer hunter. I wish I was. Yeah, I tell you what, that Tom made me jealous the other day because I'd seen that pool at Walmart and started to buy it. I started to buy it for Rick for Father's Day. But I'd remembered he had been griping about his tools being in the floor in the shop. So I go and spend all my money to buy him this toolbox. And what? Maybe it shouldn't have pissed me off. But I didn't get a thank you. I didn't get a kiss my ass. I didn't get nothing but, okay. I should have got the damn pool for myself. Anyway, it pissed me off. That's what I was telling Tom. I should have just got the pool. I'd come out cheaper. Yeah, people are crazy. They don't care. They have no respect for life. Oh, it's sad. I mean, for somebody shows you how full of evil this blame place is. I don't know, Jeffrey. I was ready to kick him in the nards. I might get in trouble if I said the other word. But I thought, not even a thank you. Maybe he's going to wait till Father's Day to thank me. I don't know. He ain't took it out of the box yet to put it together. All he has to do is put the wheels on it. Yeah, I've been loving Omi's videos and Angie's. They I never wanted my kids to go through life being terrified. But now I wish I'd have made them scared of their own dang shadow. Because people are crazy. Like I said, maybe he's waiting till Father's Day to say thank you because that was his Father's Day gift. But I was just like, when I cook supper, he thanks me for supper. I have all of his laundry folded and stuff, and he always thanks me for folding his laundry and putting it away and everything. He's always done that. But he didn't thank me for the blame toolbox. That kind of pissed me off. But once he gets it put together, I'll show y'all what it is. I tried to show it on a live the other night. It wasn't the biggest one Lowe's had, but it was the next to the biggest. I thought that would get a lot of his tools up out of the floor, and then maybe at Christmas time, I could get him the other part to it. But I don't know. It's possible. Let me tell you, it was a very hot day. He had a headache, so that could have been the problem. I mean, it was hot. He had been working out in the heat. So we're going to say that's the issue. But if he don't tell me thank you Saturday, I'm going to kick him in the nards. He may have to go see Tom and Rhonda to get my foot out of his arse. Oh. And they're going to be asking him, Mylans, how did she get that size 11 up there? Bitty Boo's husband had to come to the doctor. There you go. So I was laughing. When I seen you pop over that fence as Wilson, I was like, oh, Lord, what's fixing to happen? And then when you started in on the UFOs, I was like, oh, what's he going to say? Oh. But yeah, I was laughing I was laughing at the skit. I was laughing. But there was one part of it I couldn't really understand what you were saying. And I don't know if you're just saying it slow, I couldn't hear it, or if it just wasn't registering in my brain. Good night, Lila. Take care, girl. Love you. Yeah, I'm not going to be on here for too awful much longer. I got about make the girls get up and go to sleep. If I can sleep without the dog, oh my God, y'all, Buck has been about to drive me bonkers. When he gets in the bed, he will not lay on the bed, he lays on me. It was okay when he was a bitty bitty puppy. He's not a bitty bitty no more. I don't know. Is Buck in there? Bucky. Buck. Come here, Buck. Buck, come here. Come here. Come here, lazy. Come here, Buck. Bucky. Bucky. He's ignoring me. Oh, your husband thinks you live on there too? Come here, Bucky. Come here. Come here. Come here. Right here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. And I just got him when he was 12 weeks old. And that was in April. And look how big he is. He's not an itty bitty no more. Oh, thank you. He has grown a lot. And I mean a lot. He had a tick on him. But yeah, and he's just he's 12 weeks old the 13th of April. I don't know how long that's been. Yeah, I had to do the math. But he's getting to be a big boy. And he thinks he has to lay on top of me. He will not lay on the bed itself. I'm the bed. And with me having my leg issues, that's driving me nuts up there like that. Try it like that. Anyway, with me having the leg issues, he gets on me, it starts cutting the circulation off, and it's like, Bucky, you gotta move. Come on. But he looks so much like Blue. I mean, so much like Blue. But the only thing is, he's verbal. Blue was not verbal. Blue would let you know if somebody was out there, and he will tell you off. He tells on me every day when Rick gets home. He'll go and run and sit on the couch. And Rick goes to sit down. And then Buck will go over there and get in my chair, and he'll look Rick dead in the eye and just start, nya, 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 nya. I guess he's telling him about this, how bad he was ignored that day. Mama didn't do everything he wanted. I busted his rear one day for pooping in the floor. He went to Rick and told Rick on me. He cut them eyes over at me, and you know he was telling on me because not on me. You love you. You know he was telling on me because he would use a and then he'd turn and look at me. And then he'd turn back to Rick and again, and he'd glare at me. I told him, I said, you better quit telling on me. And then he turned around and looked at me and I've been wanting to get it on video, but Rick don't want to be in the videos. So it makes it hard. But yes, he is very, very verbal. Oh. So what is y'all's plans for tomorrow? Mine is to finish getting that room over there cleaned out. Walls over there tore down. Building a bathroom wall. And getting the kitchen set up. Yo, you gotta get your lawnmower tire fixed. So me and the girls, we're going to be busy tomorrow. I'm going to have little helpers for a little while tomorrow. So I'm going to have the girls help me with what they can. But did y'all watch the bit where Joe? Oh crap! It says my connection is stable. Please wait while we try to reconnect. So y'all, I may be losing you, so I may be leaving here earlier than I thought I was going to. But I got a bunch of stuff took out and burnt today. I'm going to try my hand at building cabinets, so do not laugh, please. I am not a carpenter, nor do I claim to be one, or nor do I play one on TV. I just do what I can. But I'm thinking on my kitchen, what I may do is just build it counter or cabinet width. Do it as shelves and see if I can't find, well, I can't afford expensive, but I'd like to find some pretty baskets to be able to slide in and out with everything. And there it goes. It says, I want y'all to know the world's a better place because y'all are in it. Please never forget it. And I love y'all, each and every one.